Okay, we've got Kirsten on the Vasa Trainer to help us demonstrate some of the drag forces or the concepts of creating drag force on the kick. And we've got these black straps that really show us the line of the flow of water. And Kirsten's assignment here is to create surface area and speed on her shins and her feet. They're going to propel her forward. Let's give that a try. That's excellent. And in the breaststroke kick, I think the breaststroke kick has evolved from something where we've taught swimmers to squeeze out and around to something where it's been shown to be much more effective to drive straight back. We're getting much greater forces on the shin, on the inside of the foot, and on the bottom of the foot by driving that water straight back, and then positioning the body in front of those forces, or the sum of those forces, which is going to be right around the ankle, in a way that allows us to get as much power from that kick as possible. Let's try that a couple more times. And there are a lot of ways that you can do this. On those last couple of kicks, Kirsten's knees are lifting up. I want you to keep your knees in line with the rest of your body. That's very good. You can do resisted kicking in a number of different ways. But the Vasa Trainer, I think, gives us the feeling of moving our body in response to pressure that we're creating on our arms or on our feet. That's very transferable to the water. So the goal of the recovery is to do it in the shadow of this flow of water that's coming behind her hips. So let's recover one more time. If that recovery is in line and she doesn't turn her knees out during the recovery, then that's a fairly streamlined movement. We like to do it quickly, but we're not dealing with as much drag on the recovery as we are in the front of her body, where the water's coming in this direction. Okay, so the next movement in the kick is to move her feet out into the flow of the water. The water's flowing right down her body, and now she's moving out into the flow so she can get a good bite on the water with her heels and her shins and kick all the way through. So the first part takes place in line. The second part moves out into the flow. Okay. The other part of this, though, is we've got to get the feet down in the water. So this is the point where the knees are going to drop a little bit. Let's drop your knees. That's good. That's a powerful position, but it's not real streamlined. So we've got to get there and get out of it quickly. So now we can kick through. There we go. Let's take us through that at a little bit closer to full speed. You're doing great. Recovery, good. Recover in a line. Okay? All right, now, that time you dropped your knees a little bit early. So we're going to recover with your legs in a line, then drop, and then out. Recover with your legs in a line, then drop, then out. That's beautiful.